My butt's numb. Yeah. Oh, that's too damn pretty not to get somewhere. Looking that way towards the mountain. Oh, yeah! Good morning, welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I'm your host, Brandon Scott, and with me today, as you can see back there, is my father. We are in Mount Rainier today. It's a weekday, so Nash is at work like normal people. But as you can tell, lots of car traffic already, and drop the camera down a little bit. You can see Fryingpan Creek. We are at the Summerland trailhead portion of the Wonderland Trail going up to Summerland. This is one of the most popular day hikes in all of Mount Rainier National Parks. It's one of the most famous, what's the word I'm looking for? One of the most famous alpine meadows, subalpine meadows in the park. So lots of people want to come do this trail all the time, even on a Wednesday. It is not even 8 o'clock in the morning, and we barely were able to get one of the last spots to park. So it's like a, depending on what book you read, it's a 4 to 4.5 mile hike one way. You gain about 2,000 feet, and then we're going to try and go further and go all the way up to Panhandle Gap, which is the highest point on the Wonderland Trail, further from Summerland. So we're in the sunrise portion of Mount Rainier National Park, and let's go check out the books. So of course, with this being one of the most popular hikes in the park, every book that covers the park in some way, shape, or form is going to have it. I've got the Day Hike series by Sasquatch Books. This one's Day Hike Mount Rainier by Ron Judd. Flip it open. Summerland, 8.4 miles, 5 hours, 2,100 feet, moderate. High point is 5,900, but we're going to go to Panhandle Gap, which is another 1,000 feet and 1.5 miles each direction. No, bad book. Minor technical difficulty. 50 Hikes, Mount Rainier National Park by Spring and Manning. Focus, please. They say pretty much the same thing. 8.4 miles, 4 hours, 2,100 feet. That's Summerland area. Most of this is forested. And then, of course, beyond Mount Si. Uh-oh, wrong page. There we go, Summerland. And it also says 8.4 miles, 2,200 feet, 3 to 6 hours, depending on your speed. So yeah, it's you're walking along Fryingpan Creek for the entire way, and eventually you bail off the trail. So here, sunrise, we were up there not too long ago when we went to Skyscraper Pass. I'll post that video there. So we're parked here at Fryingpan, pull out the big green and yellow trail is the Wonderland Trail, and it's going to go up Fryingpan Creek, eventually cross it, get up to Summerland, which is this open parkland area with views of the mountain this direction, and then another 1.5 miles further up and 1,000 feet further up, you get to the highest point of the Wonderland Trail at Panhandle Gap, looking down into the Ohanabakash River Valley on the east side of the mountain. So let's go hit it. We have left the shelter at Summerland, walking through Summerland. Hello, mountain. And the trail continues on and on that direction, up towards that saddle. Somewhere up in there is Panhandle Gap. So away we shall go. We've entered the high alpine portion of this hike. Pretty water, pretty water. Tadpole. Tadpoles, look at them all. You see all the tadpoles? I'm assuming he saw them all. I would think so. Check your feet to make sure there's no tadpoles in the crossing spot. It looks like there's been a couple of them smushed already. Down towards the White River and Highway 410. Pasque flower. I know those. Those are easy. Those are pasque flowers. Uh-oh, there must be a marmot over here if everybody's stopping to get pictures. Must be a marmot in the water. There's this really pretty stream. Is there somebody in the water, or is it just pretty water?
There's pretty water in there.
You see the tadpoles?
Did you see the tadpoles in the other stream? It was chock full of them.
I didn't see that.
There's tons of them. Away we shall go. I said away we shall go. Yeah. There's your Mount Rainier scene. Stream and flowers and mountain. Oh yeah. That is thumbnail right there. Yep. That'll do plenty good. Methinks. Marmot. Big ol' fat. There you go. There you go. Can't get much more Mount Rainier than a marmot on a rock. Nap spot. There's another one sitting back on the pointy rock up there. Big flat one behind the pointy one. Shh. Shh. Hmm? Shh. Nope. Heard that and take off. Bye. Oh, look at him go, look at him go! That was a very quiet whistle I did, but that's pretty much what their whistle sounds like. Dad can do a lot better one because he can make it a lot louder. Now we gotta go see some pikas and a wolverine. And some mountie goats, and then I will be complete. 2 out of the 3. Ground squirrel on the rock. Right here. Ground fat. Hanging hoot. Hanging hoot in a boot.
You barked at me.
He did? Mm-hmm. Just the one bark? Oh yeah. You're okay. We're not gonna harass. Really? We are now, as you can tell, out of the vegetation and into the rocks. And if you're wondering, why does this rock pile look like it's in a nice line? Well, because it is in a nice line. Because this used to be the moraine for one of the fingers of Fryingpan Glacier, which has since retreated back up and around this ridge line to our right and gone back and up and over further into the Mountion. There's a nice waterfall there. Dad thinks he'll find himself a swimming hole. We've heard some pika squeaks. We've seen some more marmots. I hear lots of grasshopper flaps too. So that open spot along the ridgeline right there, that's the Sunrise Road. You may not have heard him, but I heard him. There's a pika squeaking about somewhere. These ones don't want to come out and play. I can't see them running through the rocks. Either that or I'm looking in the wrong spots. But this is pika country. Hoping to find my favorite tiniest fat. This has got Mount St. Helens climb flashbacks the first time we did it. We waited too late in the summer and there was no snow, and it was like this for 4,000 feet in 4 miles. It was terrible. I got blisters, Dad got blisters, Jared almost quit. We had to leave Mom halfway through the boulder field. This has got a St. Helens feel when we waited too long. Scan the rocks for fuzzy movement. Panhandle Gap is going to be, I think, up there somewhere. I don't think we're going that way. I think we're going that way. Waterfall. Getting closer to the waterfall, passing it soon. The smells up here. High Alpine wildflower parklands. Smells good. The water cruising out at there, the green spot there. Green because that's the water coming out without a crack in the rock to spring out. Rah. Pretty wildflowers. Come on, Mountie goats, where are you? Yeah, that waterfall just takes off through that notch. So now we will cross the creek. Yeah. Yeah. Bird. It's warm up here. It's warm up here. Find your bathing spot? Find your bathing spot?
There you go. Sit down, lean up against that rock of that one.
Yeah. Like I said, the map show there's a small lake in this basin up here where it drains out of. Uh-huh. Doubt it. Eh. Yeah. Vein. Continue on our way up. Still no mountie goats. That water wasn't that cold when I stuck my hand in it. Starting to feel a bit iceberg lake like in Glacier. Just a whole lot of nothing up high. Yep. So our destination is up yonder somewhere. We are getting there. Yar. Yeah, I'm finding it hard to believe this is only 1.5 miles. Yeah. Found the lake, or the tarn, and now the sucky part to the up with no shade. Dark rock. Very dark rock.
Red rock.
Black rock. Bit of an update. This is getting sucky. Mountain's coming out though nicely. We still got to get up there. No shade. Make sure you put your sunscreen on. As you can tell, there's not exactly a definitive I was supposed to be over there. Trail to follow. As long as you're not stepping on the plants that are trying oh so hard to make a living. You're not a hoverfly, you can go away. Oh, crap. Gotta go right there in that gap. So close. Somebody else's trail going that way. Weird. Grasshoppers. And we hear pike every once in a while, including a very angry, vocal sounding one up here. Oh, come on. Get there. Mountain. Funny angle. Not the prettiest of angles. Get to the gap first. Shade. Shade is good. I see the pika. Unless you want to traverse the steepest, sketchiest part of the snow. Be a nice slide down. I don't think you want to go down that steep part. I did see a pika on the other side.
I heard one.
Yeah, I saw him. Won't be able to pick him out on camera worth of crap, but no. Yeah. Little sketch YouTube. And of course, I've only got one hand to do this with, which means one stick. Oh, it's hard packed though. It's okay. It's okay. My stick is on the wrong side Oh. Straight down. Over and mountain. Father. Get to father. Scamper on pointy rocks. Lovely. There's no way in hell you'd get Mom across that. I don't even think you'd get Sabrina across that. Yeah. Shmew would definitely stay at the shelter. Up to the gap, look down the Ohanapikosh River, and then go back to the shade and hide in shade for a long exposure. Fat was in here somewhere. There he is. Way down there. Oh, shadow, he just went. There he is. That's a squirrel. That's got a tail. That's not a tiny fat. That wasn't who was making noises though. Yeah.
Oh, nice in the shade though.
Yes, it was. It'll be great to take lunch and a long exposure back there.
Yeah, we'll climb up on those big rocks there.
A couple of those big flat rocks, yeah. Look! Mount Stewart, everybody! Yay! Except for the back half of this rib is going to be in the way. We're not going to be able to see. Although Glacier Peak might be too far north. Angled anyway. Chug, baby, chug. Chug, baby, chug. You think so? Yeah, we'll have to go check that out. You ready to see another drainage you've never seen in your life, except for from far away from Rainier Peak a month ago? Yeah, we'll have to go investigate that. Look at all the phlox all of a sudden. Look at all the flowers. 3, 2, 1. I see Hood, I see Adams, I see the goat rocks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Ohanapikosh Park. There's people already up in your shady spot though. So that collection of snowy peak tops is Goat Rocks, old dead volcano. That's obviously Mount Adams. And back there in the haze is Hood. And nope, that other Sunrise Yakima Park is going to be in the way. So I guess we'll go up and go that way some more?
Yeah.
Dang it, I was hoping to.
Right trail when you're on and go up that way and see what else you see up there or see what else you see.
Should I just drop the one of the other GoPro here and take a video? Probably. Yeah, we'll go investigate and go see what we can find.
Girl. Come up checking your stuff.
Fazel standing there, enjoying all the beauty. This is the mountain. We shall look back down there towards Adams and Ohanap. I don't know why I'm doing an accent. It's ignore it. So again, I'll point it out again. There's Hood there, Adams there, Goat Rocks there, Ohanapikosh Park and Indian Bar down in there. I will post the long exposure right there that I took looking both directions. Don't worry, I took both directions. Mountain and Father. And back down we go. It is 12:40, so it should take us roughly 2 hours of actual hiking down. There will be a couple of spots where we may stop for some short, I say short, 15-20 minute long exposures. Probably down in Summerland Park proper. Take a video with the wildflowers in front of the mountain. And then if we have enough gumption, we will... I got service. My work phone just blew up. Must be because we got enough in this gap to where it can look towards the north. But if we have enough gumption when we get down to there, we'll also go off trail into Fryingpan Creek and go check out the waterfall. But that is as yet to be determined. Make one last check of things before I leave. Keys, chapstick, 2 phones, left wallet and hopper. Everything else had been gathered. Away we go. We'll get the sketchy snowbound portion too. Where can I go? I go back here a step. I hope rock doesn't move. Uh-huh. Almost there. 50 more steps. I heard the pika. Up in the rocks somewhere. Hope the mic picked it up, but I sure heard him. Looks like we're gonna wait a while. I hear him squeaking up in those rocks somewhere, but I don't see him. There's a bunch of them squeaking up there. I want to see my tiny fat friends. And then there's a couple of paintbrushes glistening in with the other flowers. But now, it is time to die. It's time to do the eft part. Yeah, that just looks oh so gross, doesn't it, YouTube? So obviously... Yuck. Don't. Oh, there's the big flat rock. Yep, I remember that. I think I stayed up high last time and did fine. But it looks a bit sketchier this time. Oh, good rock didn't move. That would have been not a good time if rock moved. Ugh. Little bit of vertigo. Little bit. Step, step. Sliding. Sliding. 2 steps. Oh, that was puckery. Very puckery. That is not enjoyable. I do not want to do that again anytime soon. Slippery. Ooh, that was puckery. Sorry if the video was crap for that, but I was concentrating on, not going that direction. Although at that point it probably would have been better to just glissade down and meet Dad down there. Oh well. Say hi to Stuart. Yeah, this is the most difficult portion of the entire trail. Steep scree slope, loose rocks, steep snow still, August 2nd, and there's still snow on the trail. Welcome to the High Cascades of Washington, YouTube, where there is snow pretty much year-round. I mean, got the most heavily glaciated peak in the lower 48 right there. There's going to be a lot of white stuff year-round. But this is the hard part. This is the end of the hard part. Pretty much from here on, till you gotta go walk over the moraines down there at the bottom. It's all a pretty good trail. Across the snow. Slipping and sliding across the snow. The real trail is over here. He just didn't want to go down this. So
This is the real trail?
yes,
Oh,
this
okay,
is
that's right.
this is the correct trail. He just didn't want to go down the angles. No, no. I had more fun than you. That may make a good thumbnail too, if you're walking across the snow like that in front of the mountain. It's always so difficult when you get into the really good hikes. I end up with like 4 different thumbnails I want to pick from. Might as well while we're here. Look at how fat his cheeks are. Pika. Grasshopper. Very cranky pika. Unlike this dodo has not a care in the world. This can I do and get away with? Oh yeah, that's the shot right there. That right ear's twitching all the time and the left ear doesn't move. Oh, I better get out the way at least a little bit. Just for an even better shot. Finally got sick and tired of us. Back down here at the tarn. The big waterfalls in the background. A little bit more enjoyable on the way down. Especially the breeze picking up, feels good. Yeah, baby. The wild power of Mother Nature high in the mountains. An absolute stonking powerful cascade. Father for scale. Gonna lose the mountain for the next bit now until we get back to Summerland. So. Get him? Good.
I hit him twice with my pole and he still wasn't fucking leaving.
Didn't get the message, huh? Alright, you can raft down that, right? Yeah. Totally. We're going to investigate. And now we see the father going into the water. Go for a dip. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I can hear a mouth. Ooh, it's cold. Yeah. I wonder why. There's snow melt coming. It is literally snow melt. You cannot get any colder or fresher than that. Walk on it! Walk on it! Remember, he's in bare feet right now. Dip, dip. Yeah. Lots of surfing action. Coming next, yes, it's coming next. It's hot. Back in the grasses and the wildflowers of Summerland. That's a funny noise. Splish, splash. Splish, splash. Splish, splash. Across the creek I go. Hopefully, we'll find ourselves a spot where I can set up el camera with the long exposure. Maybe, maybe not. We'll decide. It's so pretty! I'm surprised at how much willow there is up here.
Willow?
Yeah. There's a bunch of willow thickets. I thought I heard somebody. Dad. There's a pike. There's a pika right here. Yeah. He has no idea, not a care. No, maybe it is a ground squirrel. Yeah, it's a ground squirrel. He has no idea. He don't care. Deep in the grass. There's a... No, he's gone now. There's a chippy one. Gathering nesting materials. Boop. Fat, fat. Literally across the tops of Dad's feet. Into his hole. Yeah, we gone. Into the hole. Oh crap, I've been spotted!
He's only grabbing the dry stuff.
Crossing the main stream. Yes, you saw it this morning, but you know what? You gotta see it this afternoon too. Let's see if he remembers tadpoles this time. Just, oh my Jesus. Look at how pretty that is. Yup. Hummingbird. Hummingbird buzzing behind me somewhere. Tadpole? That's a tadpole. Told you.
Ever so slightly trickle into it.
Mm-hmm. It's all they need. Just a little trickle. Swimmy, 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 swimmy. Swimmy, 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 swimmy. Up, I didn't order any of this. I was hoping to see a hummingbird buzzing around, but I guess not. Yeah.
Good much.
Well, we gave it a valiant effort to get down to the base of that waterfall, but it just stays gorged up with 20-foot cliffs on either side and just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. So we gave a valiant effort, but short throwing a line across the canyon and lowering ourselves in, there ain't no way to get down in there. So I suppose all that's left for me to do is run the outro, hey? Thank you for joining us on this Cooley Outdoors adventures to Summerland and Panhandle Gap along the Wonderland Trail in Mount Rainier National Park. I have been your host, Brandon Scott, and with me has been my father. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not like this video, give it a thumbs down. Either way, please leave a comment down below letting me know what you did or did not like about it and what I can improve for next time. What do I got? Ratings. This is going to be kind of two-part ratings. One to Summerland and one to Panhandle Gap. The accessibility rating is going to stay the same for both because it's the same trailhead and the same drive directions to get to both of them. And it's going to be 5 stars because it's right there alongside the Sunrise Road. Parking is limited though, so you got to get in there early in the morning. Difficulty. I will say 3 stars for Summerland and then 4 stars for Panhandle Gap. This is because Panhandle Gap you got to go an extra 4 miles round trip and gain an extra 1,000 feet of elevation, and it's all in open, exposed alpine tundra. There's hardly any trees or any cover. It will be hot, you will be in the sun, or if it's a bad day, you will be in the storms. So be prepared to get your butt kicked. So going to Panhandle Gap is a 12-mile trip versus an 8-mile trip to Summerland. And then enjoyment. I think they're both going to get 4 stars. Panhandle Gap is cool and all, yes. Got to get higher up into the mountain. Got to see more things. Got to look down into Ohanapikosh Park and look at some waterfalls and some tarns and such you can't see from Summerland. But if you want the best views of the mountain, stay at Summerland, I would say. There's not that much better views. It's not worth it if you're just coming for the views of the mountain, because the flowers disappear, the meadows disappear, and you're pretty much just on bare rock. Which if you like that kind of stuff, then heck yeah, continue on to Panhandle Gap. But if you're just going up for the wildflowers and for the views of the mountain, stay at Summerland. Other than that, as normal, I have no idea what or when our next adventure will be, but I can tell you coming up in 2 weeks from today, actually, 2 weeks today, because today is August 2nd, and the staycation is the 16th through the 20th of August. So 2 weeks from today will be the first day of 5 adventures in a row we go on. It will be me, Nash, Sabrina, and Jacob. And I have a list going of what I think I want to go do. We shall see if anything changes off that list. There's a couple that I'm pretty positive are solid locks, and there's a couple of them that can be maybe swapped out depending on what people want to go see and go do. But yeah, other than that, thanks for hanging out with us and look forward to seeing you next time. Ciao.